And I don't think the Steely Dan do too much of it.
right now. What are you waiting for? Ah, yeah. Come on. Show tomorrow. Right now. Come on, it's everything. Right now. Catch that magic moment. Right now. It's what's happening. Right here now. Right now, it's right now. What are you waiting for? Tell me, turn this thing around. Right now.
Good morning and welcome to Daywave. How is everybody? Good? Good? Yes, I did see the new OSW episode. Fantastic. The boys over there do a fucking great job. If you are a fan of old school wrestling, I always shout out the old school not like they need it like with 200,000 subs now, but if you're into that, old school wrestling. OSW review, old school wrestling podcast. Jay Hunter is my boy. And how was your weekend, guys? What did you guys do? I mean, you asked me, and I'll tell you. But you know, what did you guys do this weekend? What were you guys up to? What did you guys get into? What did you guys get into this weekend? I went to I went to a wedding, and I just did house stuff, you know. Nothing crazy. You moved? Good. Out of the country? I don't blame you. I don't blame you if you moved out of the country. Might as well. Everybody else is moved to like a little tropical island. Or to Alaska. Well, Alaska's still in this country. Canada. Not like it's that much better in, excuse me, damn, in Canada. Kayak fishing. All right, pick one. Go kayaking or go fishing. Doing both is kind of weird. Just pick one, okay? Pick one. Yeah, there was a wedding. There was mask. We just went to the reception, but in the wedding, everybody had to wear, at the church, had to wear a mask, except for the bride and groom, which is really weird. It's very, very weird. And I feel bad because, you know, people are not supposed to get married, I guess. But, yeah, it was a Catholic wedding. So, you know, those things are like 500 hours long. But it was fun. It was fun. Typical, you know, all the typical wedding songs were played, you know, except for, what's the duck song? I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a... And, of course, YMCA was played, another staple of any wedding is YMCA. So, we're here, guys. Welcome. Chicken dance. That's what it is. The chicken dance. No electric slide, so that's good. There was no electric slide that was done. No celebrate good times. Okay, well, you know, it's weird because I don't know. You go to different weddings. The weddings here in Florida, there's a lot of them that are like half and half weddings. And what I mean is like, you know, it's a white person marrying a Hispanic person. It happens here a lot. It's very normal. If you live in Florida, happens all the time. So the music is split up between like 90s rap and dance music, which, believe it or not, for the white people. And I'm not talking about like, you know, hardcore fucking rap. I'm talking about, you know, mainstream radio rap that was played. And the other half was Hispanic music. So like salsa and dancing music. And they have to go back and forth to make everybody happy. Like when they were playing Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe, you know, most people were on the dance floor. Yeah, I remember this song. Yeah, Poison. But then as soon as they started playing the salsa music, all the white people would go back to their table and just sit there and eat their cake and look like they're not saying it obviously because it's a wedding, but you could tell. They were like, is this really, are we gonna be just doing this spick music all night? Is it gonna be spick music all evening? Some salsa dancing and stuff. But it was, I would dance to all the salsa, to be honest. Fuck Poison. If you know how to do it.
Whoa!
Oh,
look
donation.
at that.
So I think we found the one to beat all the rest.
Oh, Frozen, I hate you. I fucking hate you.
Beaches in the cold.
We've had 5 who were named John.
What is
and
this?
6 who were named James.
What ain't we had? We ain't had days.
We've had a speaker of
All right, I'll play that in a second. I'll play that in a second. Jesus Christ, Rosen. Oh my God. Not Poison by Prodigy. Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe. Salsa is extremely chunky. No. Not that kind of salsa. Like salsa dancing music. Salsa dancing music. But it was like split. You know, it was like split down the middle. And it wasn't Cubans either, by the way. So before you throw that on me, it wasn't Cubans. How weird was it that everyone was wearing a mask? Nobody was wearing a mask at the reception. I mean, the staff was, but during the wedding, people were wearing masks. At the reception, nobody really had to wear masks. You could do whatever you wanted, whatever. It was fine. But yeah, it was also one of those where like the wedding DJ was really the only people that weren't wearing a mask during the reception, okay, were the priest and the bride and groom. Everybody else was like the bridal party they're wearing a mask. Everyone was sitting down wearing a mask. Everybody was except for the bride and groom and the priest. Yeah, I was at a church, and the reception was at a hotel, as most receptions are. It was very weird. It's the first wedding I've been to in a post-COVID world. It was the first wedding I've been to since this COVID thing broke out, and it's very odd. It is kind of becoming normal, you know, to wear a mask everywhere. It's just a normal thing you do. You have a mask in your pocket, you put it on, you go on with your life. I don't think that's a good thing. I guess, you know, if you want to go places, if you want to do things, you have to. But very, very, I don't know, man, uneasy of that, you know, uneasy to see everybody wearing a mask and everybody just sitting down there. And for the wedding photos, they let everyone take off their mask and stuff. But still, it was just... And it's not like you had a choice. If you wanted to go to the wedding, you had to wear a mask. Like, it wasn't like when I was like, oh, fuck it. So, you know, what do you do in that situation? You know, friends are getting married or whatever. Somebody you know a long time. What do you tell them? What do you tell them? They let, you know what, and I'm doing it too, yeah, they let you not wear a mask. I understand. I understand that even it's becoming normal for me and for everybody else, you know. But it kind of looked like a dystopian future, you know, where everybody's just sitting down. Where, like, remember that Apple commercial where they throw the sledgehammer at the TV? That's what it felt like. Everyone was sitting down there. And you know, I feel bad because, you know, what do? Do you not go to your friends' weddings? Do you not go to your family's weddings? Like, do you tell them no because of the mask? And it's a shitty situation to be put in. I mean, I understand the moral stance of not wanting to wear one. I really do, because I don't want to wear a fucking mask. I think anybody wants to wear a fucking mask. But the other thing is, you know, like... The bride, half her family wasn't even from the States, South America, so they couldn't even make it because, you know, the restrictions of flying over here are just too much, and they had to live stream it. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing, but still fun. Still fun to go to weddings. Still fun to go out. They really didn't give a fuck at the reception, like I said. But like I was saying before, it was one of those where the DJ was like heavily involved. DJs, it was 2 DJs. It was a DJ team. And, you know, out in the dance floor, having everybody do little fucking games and stuff. But whatever, man. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? But it was fun. You got to fight for your rights. Listen, man, the Beastie Boys was right, and this is exactly what they were talking about. The Beastie Boys were talking about fighting for your right to party. They were. That's what that song about. It was about throwing pies and partying when the rents weren't home. And that's why MCA died for our right to party. And how many people know? Some people think he died of throat cancer, but that's the official story. He died for our rights to party without a mask. Because you know what I see wearing any mask? I love Beastie Boys. I love Beastie Boys ain't wearing mask. And yeah, Black Panther died. Black Panther died over the weekend. Apparently he had cancer. Anal cancer, which is the worst kind of cancer. He didn't tell anybody. Nobody knew. Nobody knew he was sick, but nobody knew he was sick. And I remember just a couple months ago, people were making fun of him for losing all this weight. Oh, look how skinny he got, and nobody knew what it was. Turns out it was cancer. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but to be honest with you, man, I don't know, man. Do we really need more Marvel movies, or have we had enough? Have we had enough? Because Jesus Christ, I don't know. I didn't even like the Black Panther. I talked about it. You know, everyone's now, you know, rest in power, my king, and stuff. It's all over the internet. You know, rest in power, my king. I don't know, man. I think he filmed something for another movie that was coming up. Pretty sure he filmed something for another movie that was coming up, but that's going to be the last one with him. I'm sure they'll, I don't know, have someone in his family be the Black Panther. I don't think they're going to recast him out of, you know, he'll die off screen, or you have to go back to his planet like Poochie. But it sucks. You know, I mean, that fucking anal cancer. Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's brutal. Or who was the bad guy in the Black Panther movie, the one that everybody liked? Who was the one who played Creed? The other black, I was going to say the other black guy in Black Panther. Who was it? Whoever it was. Maybe he'll be the new Black Panther. Michael B. Jordan, yeah. He'll be like, oh, you know, I'm going to turn my life around because, you know, he died. And even though we were opposites of blah, 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 I'm going to fight for him. And I don't know. What's worse, anal cancer or anal AIDS? Yeesh. I don't know. I mean, probably cancer. Mostly because I think you could survive a lot longer with HIV and AIDS than if you have, you know, like stage 4 cancer. They're not going to CGI him. They won't do it. There's no way. They would get too much shit if they try to CGI him or recast him like they did with Terrence Howard. They're not going to do it. Ain't no way. All AIDS is anal. Not necessarily drugs. You know, you get inject AIDS into you, not into your butt. You get inject AIDS into your arm. So not necessarily. Yes, much AIDS is butt AIDS. But yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Somebody says just replace him with Ryan Reynolds or some other white guy in black. You know what they should do? They should get Mac from Always Sunny. Mac from Always Sunny with blackface. He should be the one to do it. Have him out there. I can't believe those episodes they haven't taken down from streaming services. But let's have him do it. My people and my family. Blood transfusion in Haiti. See, look, it's another way to get AIDS. They did it with Green Lantern. What do you mean they did it with Green Lantern? Judy Garland? as Judy Garland as the next Black Panther. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Now, next, please.
I have a trailer. I have a trailer of the next Black Panther. Here it is.
Coming for to carry me home, swing low.
Here it is. Here it is, folks.
Sweet chariot.
Here we go.
Coming for to carry me home. Oh, I come from the south, from way down south, where the corn and potatoes used to grow. There's a great big elegant picture show, and my old Kentucky home is a French chateau. Way down south in Dixie, swing low, sweet.
Diego, I think we got something there.
That's Nick Fury. That's Nick Fury there.
Oh, I
They
come
recast
from
him
the
too.
south, from the deep, deep south.
They recast him too. Nubian Queen. It is. It was definitely a heartfelt minstrel show. Absolutely. All right. Let's go ahead and check in on our boy Thomas Murphy. Well, wait first. The shitty song. By the way, this is a rule now. I'm already telling you guys. So you can blame Frozen. Whenever Frozen sends one of these fucking shitty songs, we play the whole song from beginning to end. Yeah, I'm going to suffer, but everybody else is going to suffer with me. So let's do it. Thank you. You can thank Frozen for this.
We've had presidents be young.
We've had presidents be old. We've had presidents who died giving speeches in the cold.
We've had 5 who were named John and 6 who were named James.
What ain't we had? We ain't had dames.
Here you go.
Had a Speaker of the House
And 3 Secretary of State.
But there's one last big glass ceiling for which we've had to wait.
We've had 4 Supreme Court justices, but still we have to yell. What don't we have? You know damn well. This idea that women are too emotional to be president is so dumb.
Is it though?
LBJ once pulled his penis out to a reporter and nicknamed it Jumbo.
Based LBJ. Listen to him. LBJ knew what he was doing.
So why can't we have a dame? Simply no reason. There's no reason you can name why we shouldn't elect a dame.
We feel restless, we feel blue.
We've had enough hostility.
We feel sick of hearing questions of electability.
We feel tired as we fight.
When did this come out? This is 2020. This isn't even like when Hillary was running. There's not a woman running right now. So what is this about?
For rights we thought we should expect.
What don't we feel? We don't feel respect. We're trying very hard to hang on to our last bit of hope. Because the most powerful woman in the United States has long been Oprah.
Oprah. Got it.
So it's time we
Got it,
had
Oprah.
a dame for our president. Hear us loudly all proclaim that we want to elect a dame.
Well, not really, because, you know, when Tulsi was running, all you shit on her and you basically kicked her out of there as fast as you could. So you really don't want to elect a dame. You really don't. You really, really don't.
This lady started the campaign without precedent. But turns out we hoped in vain that we nominate a dame.
So first off, dame is an outdated stereotype, so you're doing this to yourself.
We didn't get our wish,
We have to stick with Joey B.
but thankfully he promised us
That he'll die 30 days, and then Kamala Harris will be president one day without anybody electing her. Yeah, we know.
female VP.
And no matter what the haters say, she's chosen for her merits.
Our next VP is Kamala Harris. And Trump she will take aim. So we can't move past this great shame. There's so much she overcame. For this.
But look at this. And this is what I said before. All of the songs, and not all of them, most of the songs, most of the stuff, it's all about Kamala Harris. You wouldn't think that Joe Biden was running. I mean, they'll give him one or two lines, but every video is about her. They're already pointing out that she, if Biden wins, she will be the president. She will be the president. That's all that they're pushing for, and they know it, and they're doing it out in your face. Even though she didn't win. Look, if you wanted Kamala Harris as president, that's fine. Then, you know, she should have won the primaries. But she didn't. And I think that's because they know that Kamala wasn't going to be able to beat Trump either, and Biden had the Obama juice with him. And I think that's the only reason, just to get somebody in there. And yeah, exactly. They're expecting Joe Biden to die or to retire.
This country to reclaim, the damage to contain, before we go down in flames. Who better than a Dane?
Oh, man. Any man?
To set right what they've named. There ain't a thing that's wrong with this country at large that can't be cured by putting in charge a girly, womanly, female, feminine, fucking kick-ass Dame.
Oh, she does a lot of these parody songs. Everyone thank Frozen for that one. Everyone pee on Frozen in the chat. Everyone pee on Frozen in the chat. She has a lot more of these. I shouldn't have said that. Now Frozen's going to find every single one and send one every single day. It's my fault. It really is. It's my fault. All right, Thomas. What's going on today, buddy? Got a couple Thomases from over the weekend.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is Leia Michelle's birthday. She already had her child named Leo this year, August 20th. She's kind of rude sometimes. Yeah, she's not as nice as what I heard. She's not that nice. They tend to become jerks off camera. But on the good side is today is Michael Jackson's birthday. My favorite album is Bad. Bad is a better choice.
Really? That's your favorite Michael Jackson album? Bad? That's what I would have picked.
And, I worked today, and also yesterday we were short-handed. The other guy called in sick on me. It made my job super hard.
Uh-oh.
And it was a Friday and busy. It was. So, just so you know, Leia Michelle, not that nice.
She's not.
I don't think she's that nice, is what I heard.
It's true.
And, what else am I saying? Oh, yeah. I guess that's about it. So I guess we're going, so I gotta go work. So, bye. Bye.
And yes, Off the Wall was his best album. Off the Wall was definitely his best album. Just my opinion, but I'm right.
Thomas, and today is Shania Twain's birthday. She is 55 years old.
Happy birthday.
She's from Calgary, Canada. There's a lot of cowboys there. Yes, there is.
Because of the song.
And the 19th of August was Leanne Womack's birthday. She is 54 years old.
Ooh.
She did make a new album, but they're not going to play it on those new radio stations. So she's going to be this on the radio. A huge one-hit wonder. But if you're going to do that, try Pandora. Yes. Select the music you want. Any artist you want. For me, no Taylor Swift or Meghan Trainor or Adele.
Okay, all right, we get it.
Nope.
We got you, bud.
And yes, for me, all the way for this decade, classic rock. So I think classic rock is definitely yes. Old.
Yes.
Old rock.
It is.
And it's also Daniel Stern's birthday from the movie Home Alone.
Oh, we played this on ROTC. Sorry, guys. We played this one on ROTC. Very rarely do we play Thomas stuff lately in ROTC. So that's okay. We do have an update. And I think we put this in Thomas's head when he called. Check this out. This is the one I was trying to get to anyway. Check this out.
Today on this...
Hold on.
It's me, Thomas, and today on this last year, on this day, Thomas Murphy got rejected for a hug from a woman in a swimsuit bikini named Renee, who is a customer at my grocery store, Safeway, because Thomas Murphy heard the song Katy Perry's California Girls on Star 113.
Can't play it. Can't play it.
And when I was at the dairy counter, like the dairy aisle, and I saw Renee in a swimsuit bikini, and I said, "Can I give you a hug?" And she said no. And on my lunch break, I started crying. Because, you know, men in general hug women in bikinis. Men like me do that. Men do that. And I call my Aunt Lisa, and I think she knows everything about women like this. Well, sometimes that happens. You knew how she felt uncomfortable in her swimsuit bikini, being hugged.
Well, this is a year ago. So he knows. At least he's aware. And when we talked, remember, he said he can't listen to that song. He knows to avoid that song. That's why only classic rock for him.
At work. You knew how she felt uncomfortable being hugged. And I think you're going to hear this. Yes. Just because you hear the song Katy Perry's California Girls doesn't mean that you go hugging a woman who is a customer wearing a swimsuit bikini at your job, at your work. I'm not going to tell you to stop right now. Keep your hands to yourself. You're going to say that to me, Mom. Keep your hands to yourself. Yes. Keep your hands to yourself. It was way before the pandemic started, and it was last year, yes. But this year, we have to do like 6 feet social distancing. We're not allowed to hug. No. In this pandemic. We're not allowed to do that. But I've given up on that stuff. And for me, it's Halloween costumes. But I hope it happens. The parties and the dancing. Yes. But I'm hoping 2021, no more masks. That's what I want. No more masks. But I will get my hopes up on that. Yes. Maybe my Aunt Lisa knows everything about women. Maybe she does.
Does.
And is there anything else? Oh, yeah. I'm off today, but I work 10 a.m. And I guess, yes. I'm getting better at that, yes. And, yeah, I hope this outbreak's over next year. I checked for AMC, but they're still closed.
They are, it's true.
I checked online. Because I want to see that new Wonder Woman movie. Yes, I do. And I guess that's about it. So I guess we're going. So I gotta go to do my stuff, like do laundry. So I gotta go. So bye.
Look, he's aware. He's trying. He's doing everything he can. And that's all you could ask a man like Thomas to do. Be aware of what he does and put forth the effort. Really, what else can you ask Mr. Thomas Murphy to do? All right. Let's check in another. You guys liked him, so let's check out another one of our buds here. Mr. Zach Ainer. Mr. Zach Ainer. Cerebral palsy. Funny dude. Very funny guy. This one's good. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Zach Ainer, and welcome to Workout Wednesday. This week, we're going to be playing one of America's greatest pastimes. Breaking into a sporting venue we have no permission to use. We're also going to be playing baseball. Here's what you need. Workout baseball, workout bat, workout Gina Steele's catcher's mitt, and workout chewing tobacco or bubble gum. Let's go with bubble gum. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the play ball. All right, bring the heat. You can't spend your whole life thinking about the opportunities you missed. Like, yeah, okay, Will Smith turned down Neo in The Matrix, but he got to be in the Wicca Wicca Wild Wild West. And that is the 7th greatest giant robot spider movie of all time. It's going over the fence. Doesn't matter how many times you strike out, you just gotta keep swinging. Let me tell you a little story about an author with a book about a magical boy wizard. She sent that book to publisher after publisher and was rejected time and time again. But do you know what that book finally became? Gary Grumble and the Magical Rhombus. It wasn't a very good book, but at least she got it made. Swing, bada bada, we want a pitcher, not a belly itcher. Some of your ideas will be a hit and others won't. Babe Ruth was a great baseball player, but he didn't really take off until he was a candy bar. And George Foreman, well, he was a way better grill than he was a boxer. You gotta face your fears, like in The Sandlot. You can't spend your whole life being afraid of a giant dog that eats kids. Everyone knows that it's chimpanzees that eat kids. If you ever see an adorable chimp smoking a cigar, just remember that chimp is one cigar away from eating your face. I think no matter where the ball is, I swing in the exact same place. No matter what's going on in life, you gotta keep your eye on the ball and your butt in the seat and your hands on the bat. They're all really important parts of this game. And if you forget one of them, then the whole thing just goes to shit. I need the bat, please. You're gonna strike out sometimes. I mean, it took the Boston Red Sox 86 years to win a World Series. Can you imagine losing for 86 years? I can, because I'm a Buffalo Bills fan and we're very used to disappointment. They'll get there eventually. I hit it! Oh my gosh! I didn't expect that. Sometimes you gotta make your own dreams happen, like in Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Incidentally, no ghosts showed up when I tried to make the world's biggest peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ghosts don't like PB&J? I hit it again. I'm good at this sport. This is my sport. Yes! Home run! Is this the right base? That's it for Workout Wednesday this week. Remember to subscribe, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider contributing to my...
Look, he got a hit, and that's what matters. That's what matters, is that he got a hit. He hasn't made to put a video up in like 5 months, which worries me. But, I mean, I follow him on Twitter. I guess he's doing some other stuff. He's writing for things. It's true. May have a transmission in mind. He'll do anything, man. He really will. He really will. He'll do anything. He could sit there, and he has no choice but to sit there and be miserable, or you could try to be funny. I'm a big fan of Zach. Just a huge fan of Zach Ainer. What is his Twitter handle? Hold on. I'll look it up. Give me a second. I fucking should know it, and I don't know it by memory. Let's see here. It's Zach Ainer. ZACHANNER. ZACHANNER. That's his Twitter handle. If you're looking for some Ainer, to get your Ainer on, dough. He works for Rooster Teeth, really? No, really? Oh shit! I guess I didn't know that. He does. On the spot. Oprah Winfrey. Hold on. Oh shit! I guess he's done. I guess he has done some stuff with them. Huh. I guess like podcast?
Da, 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 da. Hi. So, as everyone knows, I'll be hosting the show this week, and John is going to be playing the game for the first time, and we're very excited about this. John, how do you feel about playing your own game?
This episode of On the Spot is brought to you by Audible.com and Credit Karma. Thank you very much for supporting.
No, John. Jeff, please excuse
Oh,
my
there's something
penis.
else I want to play.
Jeff,
This
he
reminds me of
doesn't.
something.
He doesn't know.
I don't work here.
John, he doesn't know your name. That's fantastic. So, what's our first category? Our first category is bad Christmas.
Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth's been around for a long time. They started out with the with doing the Halo stuff, right? Where they would have red versus blue. That's what they started with. And I guess it blew up into this.
Christmas gifts for Grandma. Bad Christmas.
To be fair,
Thank you.
I should be credited for that as well because she traced mine. That's really.
And I do actually want to point out, Zach, actually, that wasn't a joke. Zach, you have your book coming out.
Yeah, in March. So just remember this episode of On the Spot for 5 months and then get it.
What's it called?
It's called If at Birth You Don't Succeed.
It's a pun.
Yeah, it is.
Did you hear like the silence and then they were like, oh.
They're like, oh, all right.
Like your title's awkward or something?
They're like, sorry. Yeah, they just looked at me and they're like, yeah, that's about right.
fucking Zach. I had no idea he was doing this. You know what? There you go. Give him Lily Singh's spot. I'm with you there. Give him Lily Singh's spot. Hot Blonde Gamble, can you play Mario with me? I'll pay you. Thank you. Yeah, so this is his book. If at Birth You Don't Succeed. It's really, really good. Very, very good. If at Birth You Don't Succeed. I think it's on Amazon for sure. Forget the travel show, Oprah, give him a sitcom. Our favorite lovable optimist and absolutely hilarious YouTube star in a wheelchair. Meet Zach Gainer. He's handsome, smart, funny, and has won a legion of fans online. I think I speak for everyone when I say I want to see more of Zach. It's really good. Right, right. He's part of marginalized community, and he's funny. Yeah, I mean, again, he's cool about it, you know. He doesn't take it too seriously. He doesn't have like that victim mentality. You said play what? All right, I'm just taking requests now, but that's fine. Then I wanted to play something else, but. Oh, yeah. It's weird. A few years ago, Rooster Teeth was fucking awesome, and I loved meeting some of the staff at like a convention and shit, but now it's all about them being woke. They definitely weren't woke, and that's what I've heard. I don't really keep up with Rooster Teeth, obviously, but they really did get woke from what I read. And if you see the old like red and blue stuff they used to do, definitely wasn't like this woke shit. I don't know what happened. I guess pandering, maybe new people. I have no idea. No idea.
Hi, I'm
All right,
Jack
here's
here.
12. Here's the one you
Where
asked
the
for.
hell have I been? This is Workout Wednesday.
He's the one you asked
workout
for.
show that teaches you how to be patient when I don't make these for 3 months. I've made a lot of videos on YouTube, and this one is my 100th video. So to thank you, I wanted to talk about milestones. Should be a walk in the park, because we're in the park. Here's what you need. Workout headband, workout shorts, workout shirt, workout shoes, workout socks, workout bounce house in the background, workout walker from when you were a small boy.
Oh, 2 of the Rooster Teeth founders left the company. Well, that would explain it.
Hey, let's do this. I am the one who works out. So the first thing you want to do is get out of your wheelchair and into your walker. Now, if you don't have a walker, it probably means you can actually walk. So you're already ahead of the game. I haven't used this since I was about 10 years old. How the hell did I stand up before? I'm gonna fall over. You just make sure that your Josh tape is nearby. All right, so the next thing you need to do is make sure you have a pedometer to track your progress. But I don't have one of those fancy watches, so we're just gonna duct tape my smartphone to my chest so you guys can know that I'm not cheating, that I'm really going that fast. Just kind of Iron Man it, Josh. And please press the start button. Swipe up. What did you do? I
pressed the synchronized button.
I can't see.
Now we gotta sign in.
Hold on, no, where are you? No, go up. Swipe to the snow. Wrong. Synchronize. I've never heard of that. Brad! All right. Now we are off and moving.
And there he goes. See? Going for a walk.
Milestones are important because they remind us that no matter how far we've come, we will never convert to the metric system. Kilometer stones just sound stupid, and nobody wants to sing, and I would walk 804.6 kilometers.
Amen.
You may not be
Amen.
able to walk a mile in someone else's shoes, but you can walk a mile in your own and be proud of it. And they don't have
Apparently, with the Rooster Teeth, there was already tension with one of the founders because he was based in shit. Allegedly, they had him record some new Red versus Blue shit, then kicked him out. Huh.
to be some Manolo Blahnik or some other fancy Sex in the City shoe. God, I'm glad that show's over. It makes you feel so insecure about shoes. And I would walk 1/12 of a mile and be exhausted. You don't have to have a huge milestone like being the first man to walk on the moon. They've already got a guy that does that, and he's dead. Maybe your milestone is not being dead. It's important to appreciate the little things, like Peter Dinklage. His subtle nuances in Game of Thrones are what give Tyrion Lannister such a quiet dignity and depth. Plus, he's a dwarf. You know how hard it is to get a three-dimensional role as a dwarf? Trust me, I've tried.
Red versus Blue was great, man. It's early YouTube stuff.
Milestones don't have to be the same as everyone else's. High school diploma, college degree. I don't have any of those things, but I do have an honorary doctorate from the Disney College program. It's honorary because I didn't finish the program. Ow. Ow. Gonna make it. Gonna
I
make
take a million Zacks before I take another Lily. I'm telling you, give him the spot. I'd watch him. Although I don't know if the studio's wheelchair accessible. Probably has to be, right? Has to be ADA compliant.
Your milestone could be getting your first job or crushing all the candy in Candy Crush. My milestone was not to play stupid apps on an iPad, though I am looking forward to getting an iPad. That'll be quite the milestone. Walk. Just a couple of people walking.
He's only walked like 10 feet.
Oh, wait, I'm only one person. As soon as this is over, I'm never walking again. Even if there's a miracle
Thank you.
cure. If you fix my legs, I'm keeping the chair. Maybe your milestone is that you had your first child, or are finally out of debt, or just decided to finally go for it and steal that robe from the gym that Jennifer Connelly works out at. She can use some of her Rocketeer money to absorb the cost of robes for people who can't afford robes. And if she hasn't saved that money, then that's her problem. Why do I have to stand between takes, guys? That just doesn't seem fair. I'm getting a mosquito bite. Hope I don't get the West Nile virus or secretly get impregnated with a dinosaur. I saw Jurassic Park, Dino DNA, in every mosquito. It's never too late to get back on track. Just look at Lindsay Lohan. I mean, sure, she's not back to Mean Girl status, but she's got her own show on the Oprah Network, and once that happens, you're set for life. Remember,
His show got canceled, by the way, after 6 episodes.
you can't spell miles without smile, so maybe you should start with that, because that makes the road ahead look so much brighter. Thanks for sticking with me for these 100 videos, and subscribe, and thanks for watching Workout Wednesday.
It's the best. So I was because I know somebody mentioned earlier that Red Letter Media did a review of the new Bill and Ted movie, which I saw. I saw the new Bill and Ted movie this weekend. It was okay. It was just okay. It wasn't, I mean, what do you expect from it, But I watched the new Bill and Ted movie, Bill and Ted Face the Music. It was a Bill and Ted movie. You don't take it too seriously. I liked it though. I thought it was funny. It was kind of all over the place. See, it's already split. Half the chat. Did you guys watch it? Did you like it? Or did you not like the new Bill and Ted movie? That's what I expected. Doesn't seem worth $20. I mean, it's only $20 because it's a first release movie versus going to the theaters. That's the main takeaway from it. It was the best one so far. I wouldn't. Let's not lose our minds, okay? Bogus Journey was the best one. The George Carlin cameo was kind of cool. I mean, the way they did it anyway. Again, you're not supposed to take any of these Bill and Ted movies too fucking seriously. I mean, they're ridiculous to start with. The original was very good. Bogus Journey, I think, was better. But anyway, is it worth pirating? Yeah, pirating. If you're not paying for it, I mean, gives a shit. Pirate it. Fucking pirate it. Death got real old. Yeah, he did. I mean, you can get it anywhere. It's a first release. It's like $20. It's because it's a first release movie. I think Amazon has it and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a George Carlin cameo. It does. But I liked it. It was okay. Like I said, it was okay. It was okay. It was cheesy. The robot was cheesy. Everything, but everything's cheesy. You look back at all the Bill and Ted movies were cheesy, right? Station was cheesy. Station was fucking hella cheesy. So, yeah, spent $20. I don't care. I heard Keanu's denying the Matrix trans allegory. Maybe, but Keanu's just... I like Keanu Reeves. I think he's a cool dude. I think he's like, the new coolest dude in Hollywood. He's taken the mantle from Bill Murray as the cool Hollywood guy. Watch a David Arquette movie instead. Yeah, I'll check that out too. Destroying it doesn't destroy. I mean, like I think it might destroy. Does it really destroy it? It doesn't take away the other two movies. It doesn't mean the first two didn't happen. If you don't like the third, you don't like the third. Like the third Godfather sucks doesn't mean 1 and 2 are bad. Anyway, kind of got off on a tangent there. So I love Red Letter Media. And this is about 8 months old, so it's not like It's not like I played something new here, but I hadn't watched this one, and oof, does it hurt? Oh, does this one hurt? So they do something. They did something called the Nerd Crew, which is basically making fun of a podcast. Thanks for playing Workout Wednesday number 12. You're the best. This is my first ever super chat. Not just you to anyone. Thank you, Mr. Turnips. Appreciate it. This hurts because it hits close to home, and I think most podcasts are guilty of this. So let's just. I want to play a little bit of it. If you guys haven't seen it, I mean, not like Red Letter Media needs my help. Everybody knows who the fuck they are. But I was watching this and I was like, ouch, 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 ouch.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Nerd Crew. Today's episode is sponsored by Audible. Start your free 30-day trial now. Use promo code NERDCREW to get 5% off today.
Oh, it
when
hurts.
you sign up, you get
hurts.
free membership for
it
30
hurts.
days with 1 audiobook plus 2 Audible originals. After the trial period, 3 titles each month, 1 audiobook plus 2 Audible originals.
Oh boy.
Enjoy your titles on iOS, Apple iPhone, Apple Watch, iPad.
That was a great ad read, Mike, but don't forget that this episode is also sponsored by PillPack. Skip the pharmacy lines. PillPack sorts and delivers your medication right to your door.
I don't have a door.
Taking medication should be easy. Make the switch and get started with PillPack today.
By the way, they don't. These just. I'm sure most of you picked it up, but in case you didn't, they don't actually have sponsors. They're making fun of live reads.
Delivers to you each month.
How much more is there?
Your pills sorted by the dose. I think I'm done. I'm done with that ad read.
Is he done? There's another ad. And by Lola, Organic Feminine Care subscription box. Have a simpler period with natural products delivered to your door.
It hurts.
No additives. Tampons starting at $8.
Now that we've paid the bills, we can start the show.
That's right, Jay, and welcome to another episode of the Nerd Crew. I'm Mike, and I'd like to say I'm the world's biggest Star Wars fan, but have you ever been to a Disney Expo?
And I'm Jay, and ever since Disney took over Star Wars, my life has been a magical kingdom of endless Star Wars magic.
Say that again. We can, with a little more energy, we can edit around that.
They even did the microphone thing. Oh God. Oh fuck. Podcasts are we all are terrible. Oh my God. I watched it and it hurt because it's true, and I was like, Jesus Christ, man.
Which part? I thought I did it all perfectly.
No, the part about endless fucking magic or something.
Okay, but I don't have to do the first part again?
No. It's the line Rick wrote for you, from PR.
Okay.
Just do it again. I'll cut all this out.
All right. A magical kingdom of endless Star Wars magic.
That's perfect. No, I'm going to cut all this out.
Cut this part out because this is the most embarrassing
Well, Jay, we sent Rich down to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Florida to report back live. Rich, are you there?
The fucking park's closed. Flight was delayed 3 times, and it took me fucking 36 hours to get home.
Well, Jay and I just got back from Hollywood, California, where we went to a theme park ride that wasn't closed.
God.
It was the soft opening premiere of the new attraction, Rise of the Resistance.
We got invited.
It hurts. It really hurts. Sometimes you have to take the medicine, I guess, but
Invited to a little, I don't know what they call it. Sneak peek? Is that what the little people say?
I think they say that in the tabloids sometimes or on TV shows. Really, we'd like to call it a soft opening in the biz.
No big deal.
Sneak preview's a little flyover. We say soft opening. Yes, because we're influencers with a lot of Twitter followers, Disney went through our tweet history and vetted us, finding no evidence of any negative comments about Star Wars.
It's true. That is what these movie companies do, man.
We were invited to this exclusive premiere event.
Yes, Mike, it was very exclusive. And no humble bragging here, just bragging.
Oh, so Disney vetted us before inviting us, to make sure we only said positive things about the brand? Huh. That sounds an awful lot like China's social credit score.
Disney really does this shit, too. They really do this shit. I love how they set up the room with all the Star Wars stuff and stuff. It's podcasters deserve it. We deserve this. It's so on point. It is so fucking on point.
Fuck is he talking about?
Cut the cameras.
Cut this part out. Cut this all out.
Just cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Cut his mic. Jay and I will now share our thoughts while we show you some pics that we snapped at the event.
Rise of the Resistance is the most impressive ride I have ever been on. I do not think people are ready for the scale, the scope, the surprises, and the immersiveness of this soon-to-be iconic attraction. Folks, it's a game changer.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing like hashtag Rise of the Resistance. You have got to experience it for yourself.
Oh, wow.
They're taking the piss out, by the way. If you're not picking this up, they're making fun of all these podcasts. They're making fun of the entire podcast world. Deservedly so. Deservedly so.
Wow.
Everyone can do this ride.
I thought hashtag Rise of the Resistance would have me screaming aloud, but it instead left me speechless.
Oh, wow.
I am overwhelmed to the point of confusion by its existence. It's an experiential journey you'll want to have again and again. What an absolute triumph!
Oh, wait. Clapping might trigger some of our more sensitive audience members.
Oh.
So you're basically just riding around at a Death Star set? And whenever like a stormtrooper or a bad guy pops up, the ride backs up?
That's a good point, Quincy. So once again, reality is so fucked. The parody is almost indistinguishable. It really is. It really is. It really just... With the microphone set up. I mean, I don't really do, the expo stuff or stuff like that. But it's still, it's the same mentality, the live reads at the beginning. I mean, it's just... The nerd podcasts are exactly like this. At least comedian podcasts aren't all like this. Yeah, well, some. I wonder if they're making fun of a specific show. I wonder what show specifically they're parodying, or it's an amalgam of a bunch of them.
I mean, that sounds amazing.
A triumph.
I have to keep smiling. I have to keep smiling.
So let's get this show on the road. December is a month with a very...
They're parodying Collider, huh? I haven't seen Collider, but now I do. Now we got to check it out to see how on point they were. Let's see.
It's crazy. This, I guess, in the second part.
Hold on. I mean, kind of.
Just give me.
Oh, here it is. Thank you, Jordan. Okay. Yeah, apparently. This is what their parent. Hold on.
What's up, everybody? If you want to join the greatest online...
Oh, come on. Let me see the meltdown. This is a
Serena asking me, but I said to myself, I said, I have to ask Roxy. I said, on principle, I got to ask Roxy. And then I thought, wait, she can't go on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck that, I'm going to ask Dorina. And Dorina said yes, and she was there.
Also, I rarely ask you for invites unless it's a movie I
It's
really
true.
want to see.
It's true. And we'll
Which-
talk. and
Kaiju.
Yeah,
so.
we're going to talk about Godzilla for sure. We're going to talk about that.
What's Kaiju? Is that what they call Godzilla?
It's
Yeah,
in the,
it's Kaiju is a Japanese
We're from-
monster movie.
Right.
That's what it means, but it also means monsters
Got
in
it.
Japanese.
Got it.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
Gordon.
Godzilla is a kaiju,
Got
a
it.
type of kaiju.
Got it.
Yeah.
We don't have Hey Alex here today, but we have in the booth. Mark Riley is working as the Alex today. Hello, Mark Riley. Hi. No, okay, thanks.
The mic's over here.
The
I was
mic's
gonna
over
say
there.
you sound like you're very far away.
Yeah, he's in. I don't know where he is, but it was funny because, and I'm just gonna address this once and then be done with it. So on Frosty, Heidi, and Frank this morning, and we laughed because they said they're giving away tickets to Disneyland and Galaxy's Edge, and today I walked in and Roka's like, oh, here we're gonna talk about Jedi Council. Would you want
Oh,
to
okay, so this is what they're
we're not
prepared-
talking
okay.
about Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
Not talking about it. I'll go, you know what I'm gonna talk about Galaxy's Edge in 2 years when I go.
Yeah.
Because am I a little butthurt? No, I'm a lot butthurt.
Yeah.
And I'll
What,
tell-
you asked to be invited, they said no?
it wasn't that. It was the fact
They
that
didn't
like,
invite
and this
him?
is not, and this is a thing to where I just business sense, to where arguably the Star Wars show itself.
Listen, I don't argue with you a lot. I
Yes.
argue with you all the time.
Yes.
On this one, you are 100%
Wait, let
correct.
him.
Thank
I
you.
don't know what the argument is
Okay,
yet. So
all
let
right.
him-
So my thing
You
is
can
the
see
fact,
where it's going.
yeah, the Star Wars
I
show.
don't know where it's going.
Well, I'll get there. I promise. The Star
Where
Wars.
is it going?
The Star Wars show is the show because that is the Lucasfilm approved Star Wars show, and that's the show. I think that we Jedi Council has been one of the leading Star Wars voices for the last 5 years. Right.
You can tell when you're at Star Wars Celebration
Right.
how big and popular that is.
ju-
Yeah.
And we're one of many, but
Yeah.
we're one of them. So I was confused, and this is and I want to make it clear that there's a different branch that between like the marketing, like so who we deal with for screenings and stuff too. They don't.
So
do-
that's okay. So that's what they're talking about. That's what Red Letter Media was making fun of. Okay, I get it now. I'm trying to understand it.
with the parks. They don't give out the invites. There's a separate part. There was a writer, a freelance writer from Collider that was brought, and then she brought another writer from Collider.
These guys aren't parroting anybody. Red Letter Media is parroting these guys. These guys are legit.
Jedi Council was not invited at all. So reached out, said, hey, we really would like to promote it, we'd like to talk about it. People who don't do any views on YouTube or
So
on
you-
very
what
small
YouTube is.
sites yesterday.
Yes to what I said. You asked to go, and they said no.
Well, originally I did not. There was just no invite that came for all the media, and then I just followed up once and said, "Hey, so yes, but
Did you get a response?
no." And so then I said, I'm not following up again. But I also said that I just don't. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go as a fan, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I want to go.
So he was mad that they weren't invited to this Star Wars event. Is what I'm seeing.
But I'm not going to promote it anymore.
What if
I'm
you-
not going to talk about it.
What if you messed up and you think you emailed and you put like a Grandpa Harloff thing and you didn't even email them?
There's two things for that. For one, I know that I did.
Because that would be kind of funny.
I know that I did, first of all. Second of all,
this is Star Wars. He doesn't Grandpa Harlow
No.
Star
true.
Wars.
That's
my,
true.
My,
Good
my
point.
thing is it's
His
just
meltdown's coming up apparently.
I'm
It
thinking
gets
more
better.
business
Yeah, that's what I
sense than
heard.
Anything else too? If you know that there's all these shows out
Okay.
there, and like the sites are out there, why wouldn't you invite?
You're not
Jedi
thinking
Council?
in business sense, though.
I am, though.
You partially are, but then
Yeah.
you're not.
So he's upset that they had the Star Wars event and he wasn't invited and he had to go on his own dime.
And I'm going to explain. I agree. They should have invited you.
Right.
However, in a business sense, it's one of the biggest stories in Star Wars, and you're
Right.
going to go on your show. You're not going to talk about it. That's not you thinking business. That's you.
So I see. So he doesn't want to talk about it because he's butthurt that he wasn't invited, but their whole show is a Star Wars show. Okay.
Oh, I'm not thinking business that way at all. I said to lead this, butthurt wise, going to promote it when I go.
Yeah.
Because there's another reason. I don't want to report on other people's reports. I don't want to say like, well, Jermaine Lucier, who goes to fucking everything, he reported on this, so
But
I'm
if
going to
you-
go off his report.
If
No,
you had
no,
been
thanks.
invited and you couldn't make it, you would report on other people's reports.
No, I would have sent someone else for Jedi Council to be there.
If you guys
if
could
we
not-
weren't allowed,
if you were not able
It's
to
getting
go,
hot.
you would report on other
Also,
people's reports.
to, and to add to Roxy's point,
yes.
on Jedi Council, you do report on other people's reports
100%.
about other stuff.
I'm not going to argue with anyone in this room that it comes from a place
Yeah.
of being butthurt.
Okay.
So when
So you're like a sad nerd right
so
now.
when the comments come in and go, "Oh, get over it," maybe I should. Guess not. Guess what? I'm not. I've been busting my fucking ass being a Star Wars fan for 5 fucking years
I feel
on
the
the show.
same way about DC
Right.
when things.
Busting his ass being a Star Wars fan? How do you bust your ass being a fan of something?
Happen. I get it.
And so my thing is too. I've been called shill. I get screamed at. So let this one. Let me be a fucking shill for this one. Let me go and experience this fucking thing. And maybe I don't even like it, but I wanted to go.
I completely agree.
I wanted to go.
Let me
And the
be a
fact that
shill
it wasn't
for
even.
this one.
It would have been a thing. You know what? I would have still covered it if they wrote back and we said, "We're sorry we missed you on this one. Our spots are all full at the moment. Thank you for promoting
it's
us
a
in
no
general."
response.
No response. And it's like, fuck off. It's like, and again, this is.
Remember, the most recent
Can
thing
I-
they did to me was invited me and then uninvited me to a screening. So right now,
You got uninvited to a screening?
It's an invitation.
But there's,
What-
but that's,
how does
there's
that
two.
even
There's
happen?
two
two
different
things.
branches,
I'm
by
just
the way.
saying we're not shills.
No,
Clearly,
but there's-
I said that on air. You're
Right,
saying this
but
on
there's
air.
two different branches too. Like I said,
Yeah.
the other side of it.
Wait, how does one go?
Yeah, busting his ass by what, going to a theme park? I did. Okay, now the Red Letter Media thing they're doing makes way. I just thought it was funny because we're making fun of podcasts, which it is still funny in that way. But I had no idea it came from this.
Uninvited.
An email
I don't
that
know.
says you're uninvited.
But Marshall, who I deal with all the time at Disney, might be the best publicist in the history of publicists.
Marshall is awesome.
He is the best, and he takes care of press. He all this stuff. And I reached out to him originally. He's like, "Sorry, I just don't. That's not my branch."
Did he connect you with the person whose branch
He
it was?
gave me an email, but that's
but he doesn't do the parks.
It's not. I didn't reach out to him and say, "Hey, can you put in a good word?"
Right.
It's not his job.
Right.
It's like, so what he does well is he gets the press to things that that branch wants to do, and it just rubbed me the wrong way.
Let me
I
say
totally
this.
get why.
Yeah.
Let me say this too, is a freelance writer versus the host of Jedi Council.
It didn't make sense.
It should not. It's like I get one writer from .com, one person from Video.
Right.
Go. I've only met Christina Radish once. She seems like a lovely person, but Christina Radish.
So they're
should have
talking about all the freebies they get, and this time they didn't get a freebie.
not had a +1 that wasn't to you.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, and this is the confusion sometimes with. They see Collider,
yes,
and they go, "Oh, it's everything."
Correct.
So everything that
they already invited Collider.
Well, they think right. They think everything that Christina and Haley will see is that they will now go on Jedi Council and do it, and that's not how it works.
Right.
Like so. I wouldn't want to take it away from Christina or Haley because
sounds like you do.
Christina was invited because she has connections. Her connection. So that's on her.
Okay.
And she took Haley, and Haley's a writer for .com. So I'm not
A
both
really
of
good
them,
writer.
A great writer, and both of them
I
should.
didn't know it was Haley. I like her.
Wait, but
Both-
why don't you invite them on to talk about it?
Well, I mean, at the
She's being probably the most reason why she should invite them on to talk about it, because it wasn't about giving the audience content; it was about not being invited himself.
the time again, it was we already had it. We had our show. We book out our show a couple weeks in advance, and I didn't even know. So Doreena's coming on today, and I had to leave early and schedules and stuff too. And I don't even know if Christina is in. I don't even think she's in L.A. I think she came in. I don't even know where she is. to
I
be
know
honest.
you've admitted to it being butthurt, but I still think, Christian, like if you, not that you're asking my
Yeah.
opinion, but I'm going to give it because I guess that's why I'm sitting
Sure.
here. I still think you should do your part of doing your job
and
is
talk
talking
about it. Yeah, but I'm going to be stubborn and say I don't want to.
Okay.
I
You're
don't.
going to though.
What's that?
You're going to.
I don't want to.
No, because it's our coverage. Haley's got a lot of really good interviews with Imagineers.
that she's going to be posting.
So first of all, I don't want you to do that on the air. You can call me in afterwards.
No,
so
no.
you know what? So
Oh boy, here it comes.
and someone else hosts the show today. You don't have. It's the second time you've done this. The first time you've done this, you burst in the door. And screamed at us because we played the YouTube video and we didn't know it. That was the first time.
I went in to let you know that you have been taken off the air already.
I know, but you screamed at us for
I didn't scream.
You
I
didn't?
opened the door.
Roxy, did he yell at us?
I said, "Hey, you were off the air."
Roxy, did he yell at us?
There's a clip. It's
You-
pretty.
you-
it's,
Yeah,
Sad-
the answer is yes.
You
yes,
yelled
yes.
at us, and you embarrassed us in front of Kate Mulligan, who was sitting here too. If you want to do this on the air, I'll do it on the air. I would much
No,
rather
you did. You started this on the air. You brought. You started the show by saying you're not going to talk about it on Jedi Council, which is your show.
Okay.
But you're not the producer of it, and
I am actually.
You're actually not.
Yes, I am. I'm actually. That was the deal I made with Fernandez. is I'm also
no,
just the
we have
same
a
way you
producer.
didn't know. The same way you did. The same way you didn't know that I was the fucking head of development at one point, and head of content. Or you're like, oh, I think you're just head of development. I walk into Fernandez. I go, can you clear it up? Content and development. To which now is not the case. You are, and I get it. But first of all, if you want to do this on the air, we do it on the air. Yeah. But I am absolutely not talking about it today. You can have Roka host it. How about that?
I mean, if you don't want to host the show because
I don't want to.
Oh, I'm so sorry you didn't get to go last night.
You're welcome. See, you can.
Oh.
If you want to do this again, we can do it all the only because you have the same thing, and what people also don't realize
No,
with
no,
you,
you're
you
talking
act
about not wanting to
hot-headed.
cover-
You act hot-headed all the time.
You don't
You
want to
scream
cover
and yell at
Collider's
people, but you want to
content.
do it now. We can do it now.
You don't want to cover Collider's content, is what you're just saying on Collider Live. The show's called Collider Live. It's
Right.
not the Christian Harloff show. It's called Collider Live, and it's called Collider Jedi Council. And there's a lot of really good
Well,
coverage.
maybe we should change that. Maybe we'll change that, and we'll have
we should
other
talk about some
conversations.
really
Well-
good coverage that Collider's doing from Galaxy.
He almost lost his job over this. The producer or the host?
And you're not going to want to cover it at all. That's just really bizarre to me.
Okay, good. There's blue milk and there's people dressed in costumes. That's it. All right, moving on. All right, so next, you want to still talk about this?
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Also, you did quote "Cash Me Outside." How about that? Which I was really appreciative in that argument.
But I just don't. What is it?
Oh, the host
That girl
almost
went
lost
on
his
Dr.
job.
Phil.
Okay.
Catch
It's like
me
cash-
outside.
I just don't
He said,
understand.
"How about that?"
But why do that on the air? Why do that on the air?
Why go on the air? I think this is what he's about to say, but why go on the air and do what you're doing? Why go on the air and say that you weren't invited, so you're not gonna talk about it because Disney didn't give him a freebie?
You start this on the air. Why
Because
don't
you can have a
go-
conversation with me afterwards and say to me, hey, I wish you wouldn't have done that. But instead, you want to come in the same way because I didn't call you out when you came in here, embarrassed us in front of Kate Mulligan when she's sitting there and felt like, oh my God, is this the way they do business? It was embarrassing when you ran in here the other day. And I didn't even say it. I didn't mention it, didn't talk about it. But
It
you
was
do that because you
embarrassing
knew.
that we got a strike on the channel.
But how do we?
because-
So tell the producer. We didn't know that.
got a
We had
strike?
no idea that just the audio was going to do that. We had no idea.
That's exactly what that does.
Yeah, but same way reactions. When you sit down and you do reactions, like when Real Rejects do it, when we do it, we play video over it, and it doesn't ever get strikes. It just gets the demonetization.
No, it does when you live stream, and I've said that 1,000 times.
Never to me.
It does. It does get strikes, by the way.
Yeah, no. I've told everyone on the show.
Never to
multiple
me.
times.
I've never heard that once.
Well,
I've never heard it once.
I apologize for not letting you know explicitly that was a bad idea.
But it wasn't a matter. But what I'm telling you though, it's not a matter that when you come in here and you say to me, if you would have said that day, if you would have come in here and go, hey guys, listen, you streamed it, we got shut down, you can't do that. We would have been okay. But you kicked the door open, like, oh, see, we're shut down, we're done, and it was so embarrassing.
We all know how that door slams open. That had nothing to do with my tone.
Okay, all right.
For the record.
Okay, so everyone else though, who again, and I was pretty calm for
Moving
that.
on, I'm looking forward to hearing you guys talk about Galaxy's Edge and all of Collider's really good content later today.
So
on
you
Jedi Council.
you can host it. You can host the show. Well,
No, you can just do what we ask you to do.
I'm looking forward to you hosting that show.
What do you think Cody's doing with the cameras right now?
I can't even imagine.
I just looked at it.
I can't even imagine.
Cody,
My favorite
he already
comment-
left. Cody
Yeah,
He's
Cody
done.
left a while ago.
First of all, this
Hey
is.
Cody, you want us to go back and
best
talk about
day.
Game of Thrones?
I know we should.
Best day.
So, okay, the guy doesn't get invited to some sort of freebie Star Wars event, apparently. He gets pissed. And then he says he won't even talk about the coverage that his company was set out there to cover because he could, because Baby couldn't get his toy. Now, this makes sense. This is what they're making fun of.
Very popular religious holiday. It's called Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker.
Can't wait!
And boy, oh boy, even though no one really cares, this movie seems to be all over the news.
Mike, everyone cares. You said no one cares.
What? Oh, you're right. Yes, everyone cares so much that Disney's crack PR team has been forced to create fake viral news stories in order to desperately keep interest alive.
Can't wait!
Now, Mike, you said fake news stories. I think what you meant was real news stories that just happened organically.
Oh, Mike, have you been taking your vitamin D?
Yes, which is why I totally believe the news story that John Boyega left a 100% complete screen.
So apparently, someone sent it to me. Rich Evans, the one on the left, reacted to that meltdown. It's only 2 minutes, but we should definitely watch it.
Okay, let's see what's going on the internet today.
They see Collider,
Yes.
and they go, "Oh, it's everything."
Correct.
So everything that that
They already invited Collider.
Well, they think
yeah.
right. They think everything that Christina and Haley will see is that they will now go on Jedi
Yes, I understand. This is me watching Rich Evans watching Collider. I see it.
Council and do it, and that's not how it works.
Part of doing your job
And
is
talk
talking
about it.
You
Yeah,
could
but
just ask
I'm
them
gonna
to.
be stubborn and say I don't want to.
Okay.
I
You're
don't.
going to, though.
What's that?
You're going to.
I don't want to.
No, because it's our coverage. Haley's got a lot of really good interviews with Imagineers. That she's gonna be
So first of all, I don't want you to do that on the air. You can call me after. So you know what? So then someone else hosts the show today. Someone else hosts the show today. You don't have, it's the second time you've done this. The first time you've done this, you burst in the door.
You started the show by saying you're not going to talk about it on Jedi Council,
And
which is your show.
Okay.
But you're not the producer of it, and
I am actually.
You're
Yes, I am. I'm actually. That was the deal I made.
This is fucking great.
Just the same way you didn't know. The same.
This is fucking amazing.
The same way you didn't know that I was the fucking head of development at one point, and head of content. Where you're like, oh, I think you're just head of development. I walk into Fernandez, I can clear it up, content and development. To which now is not the case. You are, and I get it. But first of all, if you want to do this on the air, we do it on the air. But I am absolutely not talking about it today. You can have Roper host it. How about that?
I mean, if you don't want to host,
fucking laugh.
I don't want to.
Oh, I'm so sorry you didn't get to go last night.
You're welcome. See, you can if you want to do this again, we can do it all day long because you have the same thing, and what people also don't realize with you, you act hot-headed, all the time. You scream and yell at people, but you want to do it now. We can do it now.
You don't want to cover Collider's content, is what you're just saying on Collider Live.
He has the best laugh, I swear to God. This is the only way Collider is tolerable. Agreed. All right. Sorry, I got off on a tangent there. But anyway, look. We, you guys like those deep fakes? I think I find a pretty cool deep fake. So I'll give you the options here. I mean, well, we could probably get to a few of them. What do you want to do next? I have the new Flash trailer. I have Politics Suck, and I have a deep fake. What do you want? Happy birthday, Chris. Thank you. Happy birthday. Deep fake, Flash, politics. Oh, come on. Deep fake, Flash, deep fake. Well, we'll do all three. I just wonder what you want to do first. Yeah, that guy from Collider does look like Dane Cook. We're going to do all of it. I just wonder what you want to do next. First. All right, well, we'll do a deep fake. It's short. It's only 2 minutes. So we did play the Trump one on ROTC, the Trump Better Call Saul one, which was pretty good. So you know how they did that the movie that bombed, the Solo Star Wars movie, and they had a dude play young Harrison Ford, young Han Solo. Well, they got the. I think it's this one is from Shamook. They got Harrison Ford and they put him on the character who's playing him, who's playing Han Solo in the movie. So let's check it out.
How about you? What are you going to do with your share?
What was he saying?
He's searching for his, I don't know if he said tribe or family.
It's pretty
What's the
good.
difference? You have any idea what you've done? We were not stealing
Oh,
for
here's a side by side. Here you go.
ourselves. We were hired by Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn?
Now we owe them 100 keys of refined coaxium.
Right. We run. I'm already a deserter. What's the difference? The difference
That voice coming out of Harrison Ford's kind of weird, though.
is the Empire doesn't send out a team of enforcers to hunt you down. You have any idea what it's like to live with a price on your head? The only thing to do is to go to them. Maybe I can find some way to make it up to them.
And that's what we do.
No. He knows me, not you. If you come with me, show your face. If
And
they
these
don't
deep fakes are
kill
getting ridiculous, guys.
you, you're in this life for good.
You find some way to square this. We still get our money?
Maybe.
For me, it's worth the risk. She is a hell of a shot.
Oh, and they did fucking land. They did Lando, too.
I hate you.
That movie wasn't that great, though. That movie was fucking trash, actually. Whoever cast the original act should be marched out of the streets and mocked for how terrible the job they did. Yeah, I have no idea why. They did a really terrible job casting a young Harrison Ford. It didn't make any sense. Any sense. Oh, hold on, donation. Let me play it.
Whoa! Look at that.
The only difference is that Collider always has a hot nerd girl on set.
Yeah, but most of these shows do that, don't they? Most of them do that. I wish Lord and Miller weren't kicked off. Me too. I think they would have made a better movie. But I don't know what they did. They got fucking cold feet. They just got cold feet and they kicked them off. You liked it? It's whatever. All right. So here's to hopefully it doesn't get pop. Whatever. Probably not. Maybe not. We'll figure it out. Wait. Did I pull the wrong one? Hold on. Give me a second. Where is it? It was just a first look. I thought it was a trailer. It was just a first look. Forget it. It was a first look. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Because it's been a while since we've done it. But we have to check in on our good friend, Chaplinsky Games. That's right, folks. We haven't checked in on Jack Black in a while.
Can I use this sink here? Well, let's use this sink over here. It's got a mirror. I just felt like there was still a lot of straggler hairs, and I needed to go in for a closer shave. And that's the great thing about shaving cream is it helps erase the hairs. I know my hair was glorious and long, but it was also getting in the way. It was in my eyes. It was in my mouth. To top it all off, some people say that a beard is a COVID catcher, and it's actually safer to be no beard, no hair. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Dude, you can't shave your head like this. I'm gonna ask my lady if she can shave the back of my head.
Where do I shave?
Just shave those legs.
Why is she wearing a mask to shave your head?
Round leg.
I don't want to cut you.
Don't worry about it, you're not gonna cut me. I think you got it. I think we're done.
God, I have so much respect for barbers.
What's Jablin's Jables? Follow me.
Oof.
Cannonball! Here's one I like to call the stealth bomber.
Looks like King Kong Bundy.
That look good? Dad.
What's your Jack?
I shaved my head. I wanted to see if we look the same.
They do, actually.
Well, yeah, we do. You look really weird.
I know.
I think so. Yeah. See a record button. All right,
recording.
Good luck.
You could tell how long between he shaved his head to when he records the video. Ah, shit. Give me a.
All right, Taylor.
Farewell on your journey.
I'll never forgive you for convincing me to shave my head and beard.
That's on you.
Taylor Stevens. And what the hell is Kyle doing? Where the hell is Kyle right now? He sends me this text. He's like standing next to a tank. Anyways. Charles Berthoud. I want to give a shout out to this kid. He is a bass player like I've never seen before. If Bach were a metal bassist.
Suddy.
Charles Berthoud. That's a headbanger right there. That's a thumper and a bumper. If you're watching, shout out. Keep up the good work, kid. Was Jablin's Jables? Oh my God, look at me. I am a different dude. I gotta say.
I think he's a vegan now, too. I think he said the last video that we played on the show, it's been a while, of him was him eating like a triple burger with cheese and whatever. Don't get me wrong, it looked good, but I think he went vegan now.
I feel vulnerable. I feel insecure. I feel like you're seeing all of me, and I like it. This peach fuzz up here is just like, it's heaven. My eyebrows feel like big, bushy Ernie Borgnines now, but my beard is gone, and it's like, finally. Dude, the hairs were getting in my mouth. The hair on my head was getting in my eyes. I'm finally free. I miss the hairs sometimes because they provided me with like a layer of protection. You couldn't see me. You know what I mean? I was hiding behind my hairs. And
Is he really just going to talk about his head being shaved? Oh, he really is gaming, isn't he?
That's reward enough. Hey, what's this? Right over here. Hi there, doggy.
When was this posted? 2 days ago? He's playing Red Dead still? Is the rest of this video just him playing Red Dead? I ain't doing that. He, easy to make fun of, obviously. But he's used to go out and do stuff that was interesting, I guess. I mean, stupid, but interesting. But you just started playing Red Dead 2? Some people just started playing? All right, well, I guess you're right. I guess people could have just started playing now. We on Ghost of Tsunami now? I haven't played that game. That's another one of those games that's like exquisitely hard, right? That's what that is. Ghost Tsunami, one of those games that's really difficult. I don't get into that. Same thing, reason I get into Dark Souls and stuff. I've talked about it before, but I can't get into Dark Souls. I can't get into games where you have to just roll around and roll around and roll around, and the whole game is just rolling around. I just can't. I just can't. When the whole game is just fucking rolling around and trying not to get killed, and it's easy. Okay, so it's not hard. All right, I don't know. So it's not hard. It's an easy game. Okay. So it's not like a Dark Souls? All right, I'll check it out then. I just can't get into the hard games like the Dark Souls and shit like that. I just really can't. I just fucking cannot do it. All right. What do we have here for this Monday? I found another Neil clip. That's right, Neil Rogers clip. And this one is, well, it hurts a bit. It does. But it's about maybe related. Maybe I'm related to him. Fidel Castro. So you know, they had a guy in the show named Miami Milf, help me out here. Boca Bob, Boca Bradley, Boca something. And he used to make parody songs. So this is one of them. Let's check it out.
Castro, get out of Cuba. We just
played Hava Nagila, which makes sense if you understand the communist connection.
can't use ya. You've been around way too long. Castro, you ugly bastard. Too long you've lasted.
Boca Brian, he's a cross-dresser now and goes by Boca Brittany. Seriously? Oh, I didn't know that.
The Bay of Pigs should have worked. Fidel, you make me sick. Get out of Cuba quick. You are so goddamn rich, you amigo, son of a bitch. Baseball, we know you like. Are you behind the strike? Where were you in '63? Did you kill Kennedy? Muerte, 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 muerte. Get out now and free your nation. Are you into masturbation? Fidel will lift the embargo. Cuba will become another Key Largo.
And it didn't, by the way. He died. Castro died. And Cuba's still shit. Everybody really had all their eggs in that basket. Everyone had all their eggs in the, well, if Castro dies, Cuba's just going to become this amazing paradise. Welp. It didn't, folks. Spoiler alert. It didn't.
USA, USA. We're turning all the rafts and boats away. Lucy! Castro, get out of Cuba. We just can't use ya. You've been around way too long. Hey! Castro, you ugly.
It's Raul Castro now, one and the same. They always say that Raul Castro wasn't like him, but it's the family. It doesn't matter who's in there. It doesn't make a difference.
Bastard, too long you lasted. The Bay of Pig should have worked. Hi, puppy! Fidel, you make me sick. Get out of Cuba quick. You are so goddamn rich.
Would I visit Cuba? Nope. I wouldn't give money to the communists. I wouldn't do it. No way. Ain't no way I would visit Cuba. Give money back for the fucking communist? No, thank you. No, thank you.
Amigo, son of a bitch. Baseball, we know you like. Are you behind the strike? Where were you in '63? Did you kill John Kennedy? Muerte! 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 Get out now and free your nation. Are you into masturbation? Fidel will lift the embargo. Cuba will become another Key Largo. USA! USA! We're turning all the rafts and boats away. Lucy! Lucy!
Yeah, well, everybody thought, oh, Castro's dead. They fucking partied in the streets in Miami when Castro died. In the streets. Partied in the streets. Thought it was over. Thought that the entire... thought that everything was going to be fixed. And it didn't. It's still shitty there. Nothing's changed. Obama put some stuff up, but nothing's changed. If you're American and you go there, or, you know, anywhere but Cuban and you go there, you could do a bunch of different shit. But outside of that, you're kind of fucked. I've talked about it before, but when Anthony Bourdain went, you know, Anthony Bourdain went to Cuba. He had to have like this person following him everywhere. Following him everywhere. He wasn't allowed to just go and hang out and explore like he normally does. So, yeah, it never got better. It ain't gonna fucking get better. But I'll tell you what is gonna get better. Your day, because politics suck, has another video.
Laying in my bed on the about the 27th of August, just getting back from the swimming pool for lunch, watching on Eyewitness News about rioting in Wisconsin over the shooting of a black person 7 times in the back. All right. I don't know if this shooting was necessary, but there's too many shootings. Don't everybody realize it? It's just out of control. Too many cops are using their guns unwarrantedly. There's no need for these shootings, but they occur. Why do they occur? Maybe it's one cop out of a dozen that's bad. I don't know. But the bottom line is they do occur. And people just don't
So he's in the Dominican Republic right now. You could tell by the mural behind him.
like cops anymore. They want to defund police departments. They want to do all other crazy stuff to strike out against them. There's no need for it. I think, number one...
Thought his channel caught a strike. He has like 5 channels, so he doesn't go away.
The American flag's been in existence for over 200 years. Slavery of the blacks have been in existence for over 208 years. It coincides, okay? Black people are slaves, white people are slaves, and law enforcement people are slaves to their imperials.
Everyone's
Their
slaves.
superiors.
We're all
They
slaves,
told them,
folks.
Go out with handcuffs, a gun, and a nightstick, and do your job. Maybe it's time the police
He looks like the brain thing from RoboCop. He kind of does.
officer, the guy in blue, says to their superiors, I refuse to carry a gun in the open. I'd rather keep it in the trunk of my car or concealed. This way it won't intimidate people that hate cops.
He does take care of his nose hairs well. You got to give him that much.
And maybe a cop will be more of a friend. Number one. Number two, I think they should change the color of the American flag
Here we go. Hot take. Hot take incoming.
to signify more than what history tells it to signify, since Betsy Ross made the flag for George Washington with no thought at all. All right? Just a bunch of fucking words. Number one, instead of the flag being red, white, and blue, it should be black, white, and blue.
Here we go.
Okay?
Why?
The stars can remain the same. The black for all the non-white people in the nation.
What about the brown people in the nation, sir?
The white for purity or whatever it wants to be, and for the white people of America, and the blue for the peace officers. Let's all unite and get along with each other, not carry guns, don't intimidate people, and we get along a lot better. And go, your only enemies are the politicians that are enforcing stupid laws that make you a slave to the laws, you police officers. Refuse to enforce a lot of these laws on their own, and maybe things will get better in America because the politicians won't, because they're too fucking dumb and too.
What about the red people? Nah, Native Americans don't get a color on the flag. They're not allowed.
Fucking greedy. They're scumbags. So in closing, I just want to tell you a little in advance that this is the best way to unite with the people. Why go out as an enemy of the people? Let's all unite and be friends. Police officers, white people, black people, purple people. We're all.
If you're a purple person, you go see a fucking doctor. That's not a normal color to be.
All here for one reason, to have a good time, suck, and be happy, and do as little work as possible to enjoy ourselves. So in closing, this is Enough is Enough, Politics Suck, part,
This fucking looks like a goddamn crypt keeper.
7 or 678. Have a nice day. Bye.
He is just a fucking mess. We thought this guy's going to died like 2 years ago, and he's going to outlive us all. This man is going to outlive us all. He's not going to die. Laying in his bed, I think he goes in one of his what are they called? The chambers, the one that Michael Jackson slept in. He goes in one of those every single night just to stay alive. This shows what's keeping him alive. It's going to keep him alive. Hyperbaric. Thank you. Hyperbaric chamber. Appreciate it. There it is. Jesus Christ. So, get ready for the new flag. If somebody wants to make it, I would love to see his version of the flag. Lying here, my iron log. All right. I didn't mean to close that. What did I close? Did I close the wrong thing? No, I didn't. All right. You like bumper cars? Of course you do. Do you like black guys reacting to stuff? I think we all do. Check out these dudes. They made bumper cars out of real cars.
You lot run before Phoenix says go. I'm 2 foot Roy Keane in here. I don't give a fuck. You see Shawcross?
Oh, this is the new 007, by the way. All of these guys are playing the new 007.
What? Bro, where the fuck did you put them? Where's the keys? Remember?
Burger King. All right,
You're second.
Here it is.
McClutchy's going. McClutchy's gone. McClutchy's going. Go.
When was the last time you drove a manual?
Your mum's house.
Is he going to change gear?
I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win!
Okay, no one cares about that. Get to the bumper car part. Come on. There we go.
What the?
He's not letting me pass him.
Jamie, on the right, mate!
I don't know, man. It looks like a lot of fun.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh. Wait a second. Sorry, I don't mean to. But we have breaking Thomas Murphy news.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and I'm the man that touched a woman's tattoo on her lower back. It was a long time ago,
I touched a woman's tattoo on her lower back, thinking it's going to wipe off. It doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot. Back in like 2005 or 2006, yeah, I used to do that a lot. And also, I laughed so hard at that name called Ryobi. It's power tools. Ryobi. And also, I work today at 10 a.m. Yes, I do. And it will be September. Yes. Oh, I forgot to mention today is Zach Ward's birthday. From A Christmas Story, as that guy, Scud Farkas, gets beaten up. But he's not me no more. He's now 50 years old. So, I guess if we're going, so I gotta go to work. So I gotta go. So, bye. Bye.
Wait, when did he post this? He just posted this. Hold on.
Please leave your message.
Damn it. Thomas, you can't leave your fucking phone on when you're going to work on the bus? Poor Thomas, man. Poor Thomas. He's not at work. He just left to work. He's on his way to work. He could pick up the phone when he's on his way to work. He's filmed himself on his way to work, so he could do it. He's very specific on when his phone is on. Very, very specific on when his phone is on. All right, sorry. Let me go back to the bumper car thing we were watching.
I got him! No way! No way! No! Get back
Smash him, though. Come on. Hit each other harder.
So I'm gonna have to jump in his passenger seat. This guy is a nutcase behind the...
What was that? Okay, I've got to check engine light on my dad. Oh my god! Oh my... The sound's coming from this car. No. Sounds like the Skrillex song, bro. You're rinsing. You've left them behind. Absolutely fucking. Oh, yo, I'm catching up. You rinse them all? Come on. You rinse them all? Yeah.
I don't know. I would like more. They're racing. I would like more hitting.
Money is fuck.
5 million. There we go. Now we're talking.
I can't do anything. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
All right, I'd do that. Would you guys do this? I would do this.
One wheel's facing that way, and one of my wheels is facing that way.
How are the airbags? I must have disabled the airbags. They had to have, right?
Oh my god! Luke, take him! Take him!
Just to immerse his beamer, that would be hilarious. You wouldn't do it with the glass still? You're worried about the glass shattering?
I'm driving it, sir! My car's on fire.
It's not on fire. It was overheating. Relax. It's your radiator.
Oh, my knee! My knee! My fucking knee! He's still driving? Bro, barely. It barely drives.
I do it. I'd have to do it. It looks like too much fun not to do it. It's a good point, though. I would worry about the glass shattering, right? I feel like that would be a major concern for me, would be the glass shattering all over. I love Americans. Why aren't they smashing the cars together? This is bullshit. I'm proud of American mentality, but we should be smashing our cars together. Exactly. We should be smashing the cars together. It said bumper cars.
Whoa! Look at that.
Have you ever heard of Huell Hauser?
Mm-mm.
Okay, we're inside the plant, and Rudy, our first stop is right here, and here they are, right here.
Okay. Those are the pork rinds.
Can I pick one of them up?
Yes, you may.
I don't think I've ever...
Whoa! Look at that.
Here's Boca Brian now. Actually a better looking chick than I would have thought.
I had that contract with the one radio station, WQAM. So that was it, because the other company I worked for, was bought up by Clear Channel.
So he's
it was
a chick
ABC
now,
Radio
yeah.
Today, that disappeared. They bought out Rick Dees.
So what is this? What is this Huell Hauser thing?
Okay, we're inside the plant, and Rudy, our first stop is right here, and here they are, right here.
Those are the pork rinds.
Can I pick one of them up?
Yes, you may.
I don't think I've ever held a pork rind before.
That's a pork rind. We use only the best pork rinds that we can get from Farmer John.
Now, how do you get the best? How do you know they're the best?
They select them for us. We visited their facility and gave them our standards, and they were very happy to comply. And for the last 15 years, we've been buying all our pork rinds from them.
Now, this sounds like you're putting wood in one of those chopping machines here.
It does.
It's basically, here you go. It's just going in there. Oh, here we go. It's just being chopped up.
That's right.
Oh, my
It's just
God.
being chopped up. I love it.
So you can have pork rinds either pickled or fried.
Correct.
Pickled,
That's correct.
ew.
The fried ones are called
chicharrones.
Chicharrones, yes.
All right, now oh, look. Somebody is, what's he doing here?
He's
Look
making
at
All right, we'll watch this. This is actually very interesting. We'll watch this one tomorrow. Huell Hauser, pork rinds. All right, let's see here. Guys, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I know not everyone liked the nerd stuff. I enjoyed the nerd stuff. I hope, maybe tomorrow less nerd stuff. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Thank you for listening. I hope all of you have a fantastic and wonderful Daywave. Bye. Bye.
When I wake up in the morning, love, keep it moving, yeah, slow. And the sunlight hurts my eyes. And something without warning, love, keep it moving, yeah, slow. Bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you. If he don't love you, and the world's alright with me. Just walk your fat ass out that door. Just one look at you. If he don't love you, and I know it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be. I lovely hair, I check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you're a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me say